You promise yourself, this is it. This is the last time. You swear you will not let this happen again. And yet, a week later, maybe a month later, you're right back where you started, forgiving the very same person who hurt you. If you feel stuck in that painful loop, I need you to hear this. You are not weak. You aren't foolish. You are caught in a couple of powerful psychological traps that are designed to keep you exactly where you are. Your greatest strengths, your empathy, your hope, your loyalty, are actually being used against you. So, we are going to talk about the two main traps that keep you stuck in this cycle. And more importantly, I'm going to give you 3 concrete tools you can start using today to finally break free and get your power back. To break a cycle, you have to see the invisible forces that are keeping you in it. This isn't about a lack of willpower. It's about how we connect with others. The 2 biggest forces at play are what I call the empathy trap and the hope loop. First up, the empathy trap. Empathy is your ability to feel with someone, and honestly, it's a superpower. But here's the catch. When someone hurts you and then shows you they're sorry or in pain, your empathy goes into overdrive. You start seeing it all from their side. You feel their guilt, and it becomes almost impossible to hold them accountable when you're also feeling their pain. Your compassion for them starts to outweigh the compassion you have for yourself, leaving you wide open to getting hurt again. Second, there's the hope loop, which is tied to something called a trauma bond. This goes beyond just forgiving. It's about getting hooked on the emotional roller coaster itself. The pattern is painfully predictable. There's a blow-up or a period of hurt, followed by calm, or even a rush of intense affection and apologies. That's often called love bombing. That positive reinforcement, that little glimpse of the person you wish they were, is incredibly powerful. You're not forgiving the person who keeps hurting you. You're forgiving them. Because you're addicted to the potential you see in them, chasing the memory of the good times. This cycle keeps you hooked, always hoping for the best while ignoring the reality of the worst. Okay, so you can see the traps. How do you get out? The goal isn't to become cold or to stop forgiving people. It's about learning to use your strengths in a way that protects you. Here are 3 tools you can start with. First, separate forgiveness from reconciliation. This is probably the most important shift you can make. Forgiveness is a private act. It's for you. It's about letting go of resentment so you can have peace. You can forgive someone from 1,000 miles away and never, ever speak to them again. Reconciliation, on the other hand, is the act of rebuilding a relationship. And this is key. Reconciliation requires proof of change. It has to be earned. It isn't just given away for free. You can decide to forgive someone for your own well-being, while at the same time deciding that it's not safe or healthy to let them back into your life until you see real, consistent changes in their behavior. Remember, forgiveness is for you. Reconciliation is for the relationship. Second, become a data scientist of your relationship. When you're stuck in the emotional fog of the hope loop, your memory plays tricks on you. It minimizes the bad stuff and magnifies the good. So, you need to stop guessing and start gathering some cold, hard data. Get a journal or even just a private note on your phone. When a hurtful thing happens, write it down. Just the facts. What happened? How did it make me feel? What was the result? Then, when the apology comes, document that, too. What did they promise? And here's the most important part. What actions followed? Over time, you'll stop relying on your hopeful, fuzzy memory and start seeing the patterns in black and white. The data won't lie. This isn't about building a case to use against them. It's about giving yourself the clarity you deserve to make decisions based on reality, not just potential. Third, build a boundary, not a wall. A wall is built from fear and is designed to keep everyone out. A boundary is different. It's a rule you create to keep yourself safe while still being able to connect with people in a healthy way. Empathy without boundaries is self-destruction. A boundary isn't an ultimatum like, if you ever do that again, I'm leaving. A healthy boundary sounds more like, if you start speaking to me with disrespect, I'm going to end the conversation. We can try again later when you're calm. Or maybe, when my trust is broken, I need to take space to protect myself. It will take time and consistent effort from you to rebuild that. See the structure? If you do X, I will do Y to keep myself safe. It's not a threat or a punishment. It's a calm, clear statement of how you will protect your own peace. It puts the power right back in your hands. Look, breaking this cycle is tough. These patterns are wired in deep. But remember, the point of forgiveness isn't to let bad behavior slide. It's to free yourself from the weight of it. It's the ultimate act of taking your power back. By separating forgiveness from reconciliation, becoming the data scientist of your own life, and building firm but fair boundaries, you stop being a passenger in a painful cycle and become the driver of your own peace of mind. You finally start giving yourself the same empathy and loyalty you've been giving away so freely. If any of this hit home for you, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. What's one small step you can take this week with one of these tools? And if you want more content that helps you build healthier relationships and reclaim your self-worth, I hope you'll consider subscribing. You're not in this alone, and you absolutely have the strength to change it.